Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Diane here. I'm so glad you could join me in my craft room. Today I have a little bit of a haul. This is going probably an entire month of different shopping trips. I wanted to show you what I got and then maybe some ideas that I may use them for. Perhaps talk about some next projects. So if you'd like to see what I got and chat a little bit, stick around. I'm going to move some of these things out of the way so I can show you in a more organized fashion. So please stick around and I'll be right back. All right, thanks for sticking with me. Okay, I thought we would start with some of the stamps that I found. I found some really cute things for several different projects and some just because I liked them. The first one was these little Sizzlix. Goodwill was having a half off sale, so there was 3 of them for $1. I'm not even sure if you can use these in a big shot. I think you can, but they're like the little wafer ones, not just the metal. So I'll have to look up online and see how you can do that. I'm sure you can though. I mean, they're small enough. It's probably just a different sandwich or something. If any of you know in the comments, let me know if you know how to use these in a big shop. So this one has like some little buttons and stuff, and then there's this little kid, and then this adorable little girl. So I thought those might be fun to use. You know, I love doing the little golden books, so I can always use those in a kid journal. Then there was this cool like French looking lady. Isn't she awesome? And this cool old-fashioned television, channeling Willy Wonka there. It's television, not telephone, very different. And then this little mason jar for $1. Isn't that cute? Very nice. And some cowgirl stuff. You know, I did those 2 Golden Book journals. There was a Dolly Parton one and a Taylor Swift one, and these would have been great with that kit. So I may do another one because I do have a couple more little Golden Books that would fit with the cowgirl theme. So I thought I'd pick those up. And we have some hats. And then I found this awesome box of shapes, just outlines and then solids. I saw Dianne Huber do some really cool things with those, making like retro patterns and stuff. So that was a cool find. I like that. And it was $5. I think that was on sale for half off too. Almost everything was on sale. And then I found these guys. Like, these are just so snarky and funny. I just rejected. Physically impossible. You know, like, check. I want to take it to work and use it. Look, go ahead, bend, see if I care. You know, I just thought these were so funny. And then these were cool, like different inner office stuff. They're kind of old, so I hope they work. But, you know, again, for a couple dollars, I'll try them out. See what I can use them on. And then I found some expressions. I know that these are like a set from, what is it? Stampin' Up. Oh, it says 2005, so those are vintage now. And some little fishies to use in the kids' books. Probably Dr. Seuss, you know, the 1 fish, 2 fish. Some flamingos, a cool stitched flower, and then some script. You know, you always need a script stamp. So that was cool. Let's pop these off to the side. And then I found some more fibers. Now these came from Hobby Lobby, just different rickracs. I really liked the blue because it looks really like a retro teal looking. And then, you know, some cool different trims to use on tags and pages and such. I really like that one. That's pretty cool. Just, you know, they were very inexpensive, 25 cents, so I was like, well, I guess I should pick them up. And then these came from the thrift store. There's like a black, I don't know if you could see that, the circles. me just take the pin out. There we go. Now you can see it's like little black circles. Cute. And then some yellow, the little floofy ends on it. I don't know what that's called. Little patriotic bit, and then this one with the cute mustaches on it. You know, doing a gentleman journal, you'll need some mustache ribbon. What else did we find in the textiles? Oh, I found this bag of merino hand-dyed wool. I just really liked the colors. I thought they were pretty. So I could use that in some tassels or in some little embellishments. And then there was this little bag with just little pieces of trims. I think they might have been like samples from when you're ordering furniture or whatever. But, you know, that's just the perfect size for a tag. So I thought, well, what the heck, why not? We can use that. And let me pull this up. Found some cloth things on top here. Meg at Chasing Retro is doing some adorable Sesame Street journals right now. So I saw these little kids' pants and I was like, those are so cute. I'm gonna have to cut those up. I have been collecting Sesame Street stuff too forever. At Sesame Street, I have a section that's just 80s stuff. I have Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. Like Strawberry Shortcake, like all of that is on the table for me. That was like my childhood, you know, 70s stuff. 70s and 80s. So, anywho. And I thought the Cookie Monsters were a good size too, because they're not huge to use on a page. You could make clusters out of the little pieces. You know, just, my mind's going crazy with it. I just love them. So, and then I saw this baby blanket that had like the circus motifs on it. I was like, oh, that's cute for a kid's journal. That looks very 70s and retro. And then these two placemats. They're like round, but they look like they're handmade or pieced together. Aren't those some awesome retro colors? Like, I don't know if I would make that. It's kind of large and round to be a journal cover, but it's really cool. Maybe I could fold up the bottom to be a pocket. Would that be interesting, huh? I like it. Either way, or I can cut it up and use it to make pockets, or I don't know. It's got some batting in it, but it's not quilted through, so it would be easy to take apart. Well, easy. As easy as anything is to take apart, right? But yeah, I really love the retro colors on those. So I'll find something to do with it. And then this retro looking fabric, I found it at a thrift store. It was $2, but I'm not sure how old it is. It might be vintage or it might be new, but I really liked the little flowers. I thought it was pretty. And then this guy is a pillowcase, but again, I liked the colors. I thought they were very retro, and again, I was thinking about maybe a Scooby-Doo journal or using this as a backing for a scrappy tie. I thought this would be a really cute backing, because I love to take apart pillowcases because they're small, they don't take up a lot of room, and then a lot of times they'll be, see, like this edge is just folded, so if I trim it on this side, I'll get the entire width all the way around of fabric in one piece. So that was cool. Gonna do some scrappy ties from Miss Carla Frizzell. I love watching her too. And then this cool placemat. Again, I could use it as a pocket, as a journal cover, or I might make another one of the ephemera holders that Dianne Huber made with the placemat and the plastic Ziploc bags. I made a couple of those and they went over really well. I kept one and I gifted one to a friend and she really loved it. So I may make another one of those. That's just a cute pattern. Look at this, adorable. Look at that. I couldn't believe I found that at a Goodwill. Isn't that just cute? It's not cotton. It's kind of a slidey material, but I don't... Oh, hey. Designs by Idea Enterprise. Okay. That's all it says on it. I don't know if it's retro or not, but the colors are really cool. And I would love to use that in a journal. And then this last textile guy, this is actually a flat sheet for a bed. But look at the colors, aren't they great? And it's kind of on the diagonal, so when you rip it this way, you're going to get all these stripes of colors. Again, I thought great for kids' books, making pockets. It's a whole sheet, so it's huge. I think it's a full or a queen. There's so much fabric here. And again, I think it was only a couple dollars. I think it was like $3 once I took half off. So I was thinking I could use this for the strips. I could use it for clusters, pockets, you name it. Fabric tags, like those are great retro colors. All right, what else before we get to the books? Oh, I was at Hobby Lobby, a couple different visits to Hobby Lobby. So I found some wax linen thread, some hemp, and then this is hemp cord as well. I thought this would make good dangles. I haven't made any dangles recently, but I think I'd like to try. I see all those cute chunky charms that a lot of ladies are making nowadays, and I love them. So I'm hoping that some of my beads and things that I got will fit on this cord and make a cool chunky dangle. So speaking of beads, put these on the floor. I'm gonna have to put all this stuff away when I'm done recording. So I got some beady things, some different things. Oh, that was from a project. So I got some more findings. Some little screw eyes, silver ones and colored ones. I found some different little figurines at the Dollar Tree that I'm thinking I could put a screw eye in the top and make them into a piece for a charm or a dangle. And then these cool, they're beads because there's a hole that goes through, but I just love the roses. This reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, but you know, roses go with a lot of stuff, so. I found myself a Scooby-Doo pin. That's not going in a craft, that's just for me. Some stickers. Oh, I guess I picked up stickers too. I cleaned out a lot of my stickers, so I don't know why I would have picked up more, but I must have liked them. Probably for the hat and mustache and glasses. I'm sure that's what I picked it up for. I got some multicolor beads for the charm dangles and some blue ones. You know, I love blue. And then these are like, what does that say? Oh, it says dyed silicone. So they're kind of almost rubbery. It's a very strange feeling, but I love the rainbow colors. And then of course these rainbow colors, little chunkies. This says they're dyed bone. They have a nice weight to them. Instead of just plastic, they have a nice weight. And I loved all the colors again. And then this guy, of course, this is totally retro. I feel like these are wood. This is definitely wood. Yeah, these are wood too. So those would be great on a chunky charm. Love that. Okay. Let's get on to the stack of books. Oh, one more. One more trim. Look at this bag. It says $4.99. It was $2.50 for this a giant trim, plus this blue, I think that's called Gimp, and then this purple trim as well, all in the same bag. Can you believe that? $2.50. I couldn't believe it. I just had to pick it up. What am I going to do with all that? I don't know. Maybe I'll put together some journal kits. Sell some of it. Okay, so I have two stacks of books to look at. This first one, I found this cute little address book. I'm going to scoot that to the side. This cute little address book that had Scooby-Doo, and then when you open the pages, look, aren't they so adorable? Like, it's very Scooby looking. Like, I love the color. So that's all name and address. Look, Scooby-Doo on the diary pages. So, you know, I'll be using those in a journal. And then there was like an address section that still has Scooby on it. So that would be cute on like tags or whatever. Oh, I didn't even see the divider cards had Scooby. That would be a great tag. So cool. So I really love that. I may try to figure out how to reuse the cover too once I take it apart. We'll see. I'll try to figure it out. I'm usually pretty good. I can usually figure stuff out. And then this one, I was shopping with my friend and she actually found it. She said, "Oh, Di, that looks like something you'd like." And she was right. I bought it. There's like all kinds of cool positivity things. But isn't this just like great for collage fodder, or just make these journal cards, put some writing space on the back, because they're all two-sided, so you could always leave it two-sided and just tuck these in a pocket. It's perforated right here, so they're meant to take out. I just thought they were so cute. So many different styles and positive sayings. I'm just kind of chunkily leafing through this, but yeah, that's a great book. So if you come across that one, I would recommend picking it up. There's the oof, you can't really read the ISBN, but there it is. It's all gunked up. I didn't see an author on here. It's from Portable Press. So that's a cool one. And then I found a little golden book that was a really vintage one, and it's about Girl Scouts. Now, I was a Girl Scout. I was a Brownie and a Girl Scout when I was little, and I think it would be great to do a journal with the Scout theme. And this is all talking about leadership and all the ways that Girl Scouts help you, and just really cute, and a lot of color in here. I mean, when you think Girl Scouts, you think the brown and the green, but this has a lot of color in it, so that would be fun to use that. Again, in a journal. And now this one I thought would be great collage fodder. I picked it up, and you know, I'm not a pink tutu kind of girl, but I'm warming up to the pink. I'm really enjoying the color. So I opened it up and I was like, that would be cute on a tag cut out. But there's a lot of great pictures. Like, this is great collage fodder. I love this. Look at those colors. All the different eras of fashion. Oh, Miss Audrey Hepburn, you know, classy. Leather with the cow. Wow, she looks fabulous. So yeah, a lot of cool images to use in there, and I love this picture on the back too. Okay, moving along. I don't want this video to be too long, but I still want to show you everything. And this one is called the Never Get Bored book. And again, when I picked it up, bright orange, love that for Scooby-Doo. And then all these great like kid activities, but also I would cut out that ice cream cone, you know, I would cut out that hands and bowl and put it on a tag. A lot of cool collage fodder for this. Or even just awesome pages in a journal. Just something different. I really, really like this one too. I found a lot of great stuff. Like, this was a couple different shopping trips, like I said, but I really couldn't believe how much great stuff I found. And then this one is like a blank book to fill in. But again, I thought those would be cute pages. You could take two out, hinge them together, and put them in your journal. That would be really interesting graphics and fun to journal on, you know. So that's another great book. Me, You, Us, a book to fill out together by Lisa Curie. And then I'm going to read this one before I use it for collage fodder. Stories of ingenious inventions by women. So, you know, I always like to support my ladies. Let's see, like that would make a great journal card after you read the book. Cool paper dolls, lots of little illustrations. Just very cool. That's an awesome page. So I really, really like this one too. And that's by Catherine, I can't say that last name, but there it is. Okay, some more collage fodder. These are all license plates. So look at all these, aren't these cool? You cut these out, put them on tags, just put them on a cluster, like they're just different funny license plates. It's awesome. Alright, hold on, I need a drink of water. I've been talking too long. Alright. And then I found this Italian map, and it is all the Italian cities, so again, collage fodder. And a cute little calligraphy book. I love all the different fonts and things that are in here. I love to use those pages as backgrounds for tags and journal cards. Excuse me. And then I found this retro sewing book. This one's really cool. So look at that. Isn't that awesome? I couldn't believe I found this in the wild, as they say. Like that would be a great tag backing. Look at that. The pinks and the greens, the teal blue. I just love the colors in there. Okay, let me just pause this for a second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm stirring up some dust in here. This was a cool book that I found. It's an ex-library book, but it has a lot of interesting ideas for like multimedia tags and cards. And also just cool collage fodder. Again, like different wire bending methods and things like that. Just some cool ideas for things. Making necklaces, etc. But again, I would use it for dangles or, you know what I'm saying. Dangles or tassels. There's the word, tassels. And then this was another book of ideas. It was made for kids, but I thought, you know, we could take the ideas out of here and just zhuzh them up like it instructs. Isn't that cute? It's giving you different ideas of paper folds and binding techniques that are simpler. Let's see, just a little pamphlet journal. Isn't that cute? Just some more ideas of things to do. Just because they're simple doesn't mean you can't make them zhuzhed up. You can make it a little more complicated after you get the hang of it. Okay, so here are the last of the kids' books that I found while thrifting, and then there's a few that I found on eBay that I really want to show you. They're so cute. I had not seen this Cat in the Hat book before. Not sure what the date is on this. Copyright, the latest copyright is 2009. but it says $19.99 as well, so that's interesting. I had not seen this one when I was a kid. But, you know, I like Cat in the Hat too. That's another one of the themes I'd like to do as a child theme. Sorry, I'm hearing one of the new cats that's out there scratching my couch right now. I was listening to her. Sheep in a Jeep. Again, I thought this was cute. My niece has a Jeep, so maybe I'll use this in one of her journals. Some cute pictures and nice big words to use. This was interesting. I had never seen an English to Mandarin translation for kids, but I liked that there's translation, but they're also double-sided. It's like you cut these out. Aren't those so cool? I love that. The colors, the words, just really great. Let's see. Doesn't show an author on the cover. Ah, Dana Martin. There you go. That's pretty cool. And then this guy, look at the letters. Oh, I love it. And there's some great pictures in here. These are going to be great journal pages. Nice bright colors. And Sesame Street. Arts and crafts. Look at the end papers. That's awesome. Now, I was a Sesame Street girl before Elmo was on there, but, you know, we can include Elmo too, I guess. But again, I liked they have some great size pictures to fussy cut. And then they could also be great pages to use in the journal if you want. Or this is a great size for a tag. I mean, these pictures are kind of, what is that, 4 or 5 inches? Cookie Monster, my favorite. Well, I can't say that. I like Cookie Monster and Grover. And Bert and Ernie. Snuffleupagus. Awesome. Okay. Love that. Okay. So this is the pile that I'm in love with. First, these cute little Pinocchio cards. Oh, that was kind of loud. I found these at a little antique store, and it's a little game. Some of them have pictures of characters. And then in the back, oh, I thought there were some that just had numbers on them. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe all of these have pictures on them. Cool. Oh, there's some letters. Okay. I thought there was something else in here. The Blue Fairy. Oh, there's Jiminy Cricket. Coachman, Stromboli. Okay, so these are not all right side up, but these are really cute. They're tiny and adorable, and this box only cost me $5. $5. I've never found anything this cute. And then this box of cards, I can't even find these online. Like, I found a printable of these cards. It was called the Dandy Candy Card Game, number 448. I found a printable of these cards online on Etsy, but no one is actually selling these cards, and I got this stack for $5 too. So I love the graphics on these. They are so cute. I have no idea if they're all here or not, but that's okay because I'm going to use them individually anyway. Won't those be great tucked in a pocket? Like an ice cream journal, movies, or the circus with the popcorn, gingerbread man for Christmas, ice cream sundae, a candy cane for Christmas, cake. You know, it's always a good time for cake. Peanuts for the circus, cookies. And the back is cute too. I didn't even look at the back. Oh, there's another popcorn and more cookies and a popcorn. So, in love with these cards. I may just have to hoard these for a minute. Just for a minute or two. Then I'll share some. So these, except for this one, I found this one at a thrift store. This is a reprint of Nurse Nancy. But even though it's newer, I could still cut out the pictures and use them in tags and pockets and such because they're Corinne Melbourne illustrations. They're just so cute. I love them. So Nurse Nancy, I'm not going to feel bad about taking that apart because that is a newer reprint. That's not an old book. These are genuinely old. Most of these are probably just going to go in my personal collection. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut these up or make these into journals, even including all the pages. This one. My first book, illustrated by Bob Smith. Now these are so old that some of the pictures are in color and some are black and white. I mean, no golden books were like that in my day. It was all color pictures. So I was like, yeah, this is genuine article right here. Printing P. So you can tell by that old back. Gorgeous. And then this, Susie's New Stove. I love this book. I saw Dianne Huber had bought a journal from another person. I think it was 11 Dancing Dandelions. She had done a journal out of this book. Oh, it was so adorable. So, excuse me, need some more water. I've been looking everywhere. These books are so expensive online. This whole lot together was like $40, so I really paid up for these, but this book by itself, you're going to pay $25 to $50 if you just want this book on eBay. It's kind of ridiculous. So I thought it was a good deal to get all of them for that price. Let me just take you through this one. This is, again, it's a Corinne Melbourne. They're so cute. Like she's got her little stove. There's little rules. Oh, the story. Then there's recipes and such in there too. Oh, this is a great book. I love the graphics. Love the little recipes. Yes, so if I do make this into a journal, it might be for myself. Unless I'm lucky enough to find another one. This will make a great cooking journal. Isn't that adorable? I highly recommend you get one of these books if you can. But this is a first printing as well. I don't know. This might just be mine forever. We'll see if I can get the courage. The new baby. This would be a cute little, a new baby journal. Look at all the adorable pictures. And this one's got a little scribbling on the cover, but that's okay. For its age, it's still looking pretty good. When You Were a Baby. I think all of these came from Sheila Stearns. I'm so glad she decided to sell her books. That's so cute. They're just precious. Love the illustrations. And this one's starting to come apart on the back. Little bits. That might make it a candidate to become a journal. Illustrated by Masha. Okay. Ah. Lots of different kinds of pictures. We got some black and white, some color. That's another cool book. I like that one. More Corinne Melbourne. Oh, cute. Ooh, this one's got a bit of damage to that page. Oh, here's another damaged page. Oh, Monday's Child. Well, that does make this a candidate for becoming a journal. So cute. I just love all of these. I hope you're having fun. Just watching me flip through these. Cute little farm animal journal, or a fairy tale journal, whatever you like for that. My first book. Wow. That feels really, really old. Oh. Well, this is at least the 6th printing, because it's got 6th printing, 1944. But still, 1944. It's a long time for a kid's book. Oh, missing a page. And the back is taped on. It's okay. Little golden word book. Illustrated by Gertrude Elliott. Oh, that's a cute picture. Ooh. Those are fun illustrations. Wow. Wow. And a picture dictionary. Oh, those are cool. Oh, and double-sided. I wouldn't know which side you'd have to cover up if you made it into tags or a journal card, but maybe I would just cut each one or cut a strip and you put it in a pocket. So cool. Just look at those colors. They just don't reproduce colors like that nowadays. Like, it's just awesome. Look at all the Z words. That's a different back cover. Okay. And then this was also another listing. All of these were together in one listing. I liked this Look and See. This is like a Dick and Jane book, but it's kind of older, so I don't really feel bad about using this one for the pictures. These would make great tags and tuck spots and pockets and embellishments. And I love the large font. Those would be great on tags to use all the words. So that is a pretty cool book. So if you have a chance to get that book, that's what that looks like. And what I was actually searching for was the National Dairy Council, and this book was what pulled it up in the listings for me to buy it. My Friend the Cow, 1946. These great, just primary color illustrations and the great words on the back. You could journal all around that. Make a great journal card. And then look at this cute little book all by himself. It's like a fabric book from 1950. And when you open the page, he's washing his face. He's snapping his pants like this is a real snap. And a button and a zipper. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm going to have to hurry through the next couple. My camera is almost out of battery. I gotta go, faster. Children's Zoo, also really cute illustrations. Only a few pages, but came with the stack. And then What We Do Day by Day. This is from the National Dairy Council as well. And they're like cards. There's some words on the back describing what it is, but just look at these great illustrations. Love it. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but we'll see. I don't know if I could even use these. These are just so awesome. They make great pages. They're pretty thick. So I hope you enjoyed coming on this journey with me to see what I've gotten. In July, I have a couple of things I need to do. I'm a member of a Christmas swap, and then there's also a YouTube hop for Christmas in July that I'm doing. So we've got a few things going on. Plus, there's some other journals I want to make too, with the kids theme or the retro theme, shopping retail theme. Like, all these thoughts are going through my head. I need to actually write them down. But I hope you enjoyed watching that with me, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my cool books and finding my white whale. I love this book. I may read this quite a few times before I put it on the shelf. So thanks for coming along. Please tell me what your favorite thing was and how you would use some of these items in your art. I would really love to know that. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye.